Hello, viewers. I'm SB, and welcome back to Wantless, where I guess we're just getting on with this, even though, the thing that's frustrating about this is that I don't think it would be impossible to set this up in a way where it makes sense to do it, but I do think that they just didn't. Whatever, it's fine. We're going to pretend that they wrote the situation around this better, and we're just going to do this thing that we find very objectionable, and we're gonna see what happens, because again, the way the text around this is composed and stuff in the situation, I'm assuming something's gonna go horribly awry with the child, or Pim is gonna pull some shenanigans or something. In any case, we start with the father, right? So here we go. All right, we haven't changed our loadout or anything. This should be pretty much the same as the last couple of patients.
Mercy.
Responsibility is the fuel for long-term stability and sanity. Avoiding effort is to abandon others, but it is also to forsake oneself. This abdicated duty is a foul coward. Here's the thing. We can't excise your abdicated duty. The excision itself is you abdicating your duty. Conceptually, this doesn't make any sense. But whatever. We're on it. We're doing it. It's fine. We know that you can agonize. Deals high damage. Okay. Short-ranged, but it can do it every 2 AP, which is annoying. It's so hard to know. I'm going to move up here, throw out a totem. Do I want to go maximum range? Because I'm wondering, is the next turn just summons? Because if so, then obviously I probably want to just put I'm just going to put this here. And then we're going to end the turn. Actually, I guess I could have placed it one step further forward, because whatever. I'll just spend the one because I want to give it something to stockpile with. Although I guess it's probably not going to need it. Ooh. Okay, that's a lot of damage. How much health do you have left? Literally 1. Incredible. All right, let's Ranger first, I guess. Then Rogue. Then that seems pretty solid. And at this point, you are only at 7. Yeah, I don't think I want to spend the last point. I don't have a good way of doing so anyway.
Don't hurt me.
I was hoping I had given it enough health to stay alive, but apparently not. Or not health, but shielding. Ooh, that wound is ripping him apart. Alright, well, those proximity mines are very serious. So obviously we could get some value out of flicking him across them, I guess. He has the clumsy passive, which just means whenever he moves, he leaves a trail of landmines. Yo, I'm pretty clumsy myself. That's not how it works, generally. Alright, I'm going to drop you. I'm going to teleport forward, mostly for the move speed. And then you're dead. But I would love it if you got to shoot twice. I guess... Oh, that's right. My heal is only self-targeting. I can't actually attack you, right? Yeah, I'm close, but not quite there. Well, I guess I'm just gonna... I don't want to be too close because I don't want to get hit with a bunch of agonizes. But I want to be kind of close because I want to, I want to make sure that we are giving our ranger maximum AP. You just ran right up there, huh? Oof. Okay, so he's got some form changing shenanigans going on. So I need to move 2 tiles closer. Yeah, I need to move 2 tiles closer to be able to hit you with the chains, and I definitely want to hit you with the chains. And then give you one of these as well, and y'all are at 8 already. I guess we just that's right, I can punch you from here. Actually it's gonna deal a fair amount of damage. Alright.
Help me.
So I guess we put the rod back here, put the rogue down there, reapply some shielding. Yeah. And we've managed to get enough bonus duration onto our ranger there that he is going to grow to a great power. Okay, not too bad. Shield's doing good shielding. Oh my god, the rogue's actually going to get to deal some damage. Can you believe it? Alright, so let's lock you up with this. You are still dazed and marked and stuff, but I think I might just refresh it now so that I don't have to worry about it later. Which means walking over here. And then, yeah, just throw some punches so that I make sure all of my friends are prepared to do some real work. Hooray, a barrier. I feel so much safer.
It's not my fault.
That I don't love as much. Okay, so you have just straight up annihilated a space, and now you're gonna do something horrible. Do I have any idea? No. Yeah, whatever this is, I'm sure it's going to suck very much. And of course, my summons are going to be completely worthless. Well, obviously I don't want to get pushed back into the big hole, and I don't want to step on the landmines. Let's if I'm going to be approaching, let's approach off axis with all of the mines. I don't really know what it is I'm trying to do here. I'm just feeding AP to my summons, I guess. I'm trying, y'all. Do your level best to get close. The poor pillar just doesn't even get to participate. Okay, I thought it was going to be something like that.
Help me.
Oof. That's probably a dead rogue. The poison is too great. Is there a way for me to see exactly how bad? 296. So the shield, yeah, the shield only applies like 130 at most. Yep, you're just dead. Well, isn't that fun? At the very least, I can feed a ton of AP to the rogue. We're gonna have to do some resummoning here, but I probably want to do the resummoning closer to the boss. right, we're getting some, getting a little something out of this. And I will say, like, as much trouble as I'm having, ow, as much trouble as I'm having keeping our squad online, he really isn't threatening us very much, although that was a little truer before I got punched in the face. Do I want to resummon the totem? So I definitely want to resummon the ranger. I think I'm going to do both. I think I'm going to resummon the totem. Bring up the ranger. Self-heal? And I'm wounded, so I don't really want to... Okay, I can't punch any of these things to death. I don't really want to move. I'm just going to end the turn. Why? There's an equally short path that doesn't walk over mines. Why would they not prefer to move? That seems really strange, doesn't it? And of course, he moved me just out of discharge range. That sucks. Well, he can't oppress me very much if I don't do anything this turn. He's going to get 1 AP no matter what, so I may as well step forward, get myself a barrier. And we'll just let each of our little friends here take 1 action. Okay, that's something. Rogue. Kind of move forward slightly. I might... I'm a little worried about my health. Like, I want to throw up damage, but I'm wondering if I should shield instead. I mean, we're in a place where I could just afford to onk, and we do have a fair number of onks. I don't feel too bad about that. Yeah, let's just lay it on. We're still hunting. And I got my barrier, right? I'm sure that'll save me. Ooh. Alright. The Bombardier, I guess. Good luck to you, friend. And then I'm just gonna throw a pair of punches. We're getting close. Alright, let's see what happens. Does this end the way it's supposed to end? The patient's wants. I guess we'll just stuff those. Vitals are stable, remaining stress level 0. Ready to come back? I guess so. You look much happier there than I would expect. I mean, that is certainly some... There's certainly some XP. So yeah, we get these nihilist rags that I don't know. I don't think we're gonna take. We're actually gonna use these. My AP, my allies are dying kind of all the time anyway. Like, it's very hard for me to imagine not being in a position where I'm never going to take damage, right? I'm just gonna explode so many times per battle. Non-disabled negative effects from all sources last 4 additional turns. It's interesting, I guess. I don't know. All right, silence. I mean, that's, yeah. That's the expectation. That's what we figured. Here comes the other part. All right. We learned some stuff, but we didn't get any learning shards for it. That's not very compelling. That's not very compelling. Do love a little bit of bonus punch range, of course. Do I want to pick up an extra... Is the rod totem that I'm using... Oh, that's right. It has the added effect slot. That's the bonus. I was like, is it as good as minus 4% discipline cost? But yeah, honestly, probably. All right, so we're headed toward Magnify, which is this one. Okay, we don't have this empowerment, little tiny typo there. So we could get 40% totem HP, or because we have this Mind Seal node unlocked, we could come in through training, which I think is a little bit better overall. All right, next turn we get this, and then we start spreading up into this area. All right, let's see it. It was very, very easy to convince our character to do this. Almost like she actually thought it was a good idea the whole time or something. And I'm uncomfortable. Wow. Yeah, right. Lost childhood. I mean, okay. That which is lost is not gone. Such a fundamental part of one's experience, once forsaken and twisted, risks becoming the foundation for broken, nihilistic minds. Wants you close by. I mean, that's a good piece of, like, turning theme into mechanics. Powerful, dangerous line of sight is an interesting tag. So if I want to drop the rod like here, I have to move forward this far, drop you, and then you know what? I'm gonna just make the rogue. Okay. So it seems like we may be in some terrible danger here. Do I want to throw up the narco dart here? Or do I just want to apply... Yeah, I think I want to stick our important status effects. All right, you'll get to attack a couple of times, which is cool. Okay, I played along, so nothing happened. I was kind of expecting my summons to get exploded there. Oh, no, wait, not the rogue, sorry. Ranger. Yeah, I'm pleased that they didn't, obviously. Let's get some effects on you, and then... I guess you need there to be one more AP. Okay. Yeah, this rogue is able to do some fairly impressive damage. Okay, and that was only like barely lethal damage. Which I guess sounds kind of a funny concept, but... do I want to move forward so that I can drop you in for sure the right spot? No, I guess it's best to just get them established, right? This stuff's about to fall off, so let's refresh that. Keep on laying that in, and... do I want to spend the 1 extra AP? I don't think so. I don't think... I'm hoping that I'm going to do something of value by only giving him 7 AP instead of 8. Okay, that could be a lot worse. And then we don't really need to do very much here. I mean, I'd move forward so I can throw punches, but I guess we just throw punches? Yeah, hopefully that turns out to be reasonable. This lost childhood sure does have a lot of hit points. Okay, are these memories? Dream fragments. A broken dream shard fallen from a whole meaningful wish. On its own, its meaning is lost, yet its size and resilience is still a testimony to what it once was. So they're basically just the things that provide cover. I need 5 AP to get free. So I do have time to drop the missiles. Yeah, I was trying to figure out, like, I guess let's throw a punch, right? Because I believe I can still get out of here after doing so. Again, just trying to make sure my friends have as much AP as they can get. Alright, is this going to be another one where nothing really happens? No, it's not. It's going to be one where, for real, some stuff happens. Oh, I don't have the movement necessary to get over there. Well, I wonder how bad this is about to be. That's really rough that he puts the safe spot 9 tiles away from you. Especially because he has just done a thing that tremendously promotes you using whatever movement skills you have available. So if I can't get out of here anyway, then I guess I don't try, right? Yeah, we'll just make a rogue as well. And I'll shield myself and let's see what happens. Okay, so that's why that red is him not doing anything. Because it's a jump attack. Well, this is probably going to hurt my face a lot. Thank you for the barrier. Ow. Okay, that could be worse. Minus 25% hit resistance doesn't go away on death. Interesting. Okay. Rogue. Ranger, heal self, step slightly out of the way. Still going to be a lot of opportunity for him to just, like, crush me. Okay. He's not really going to try. You'll at least get to attack before the before you are annihilated. So it's only going to take me 3 AP to get out of the way this time. I could put this up and probably he'll take the thorns damage. That's probably not better than just throwing the punches. Yeah, it would be 2 punches for, well, I guess slightly worse damage. Yeah, maybe it is worth buckler rippling, and then I get to keep some AP as well. I guess that's important. Throw 1 punch, and then get out of there with maximum efficiency, which is to say maximum spending. Okay, didn't even have to spend an onk. Whew. And now I guess we see what happens. Well, I am legitimately surprised that there wasn't some kind of interruption. Let's see what the outcome is. Oh hey, what a surprise. The unfamiliar, long-forgotten weight of responsibility. How does it feel? It won't be long now. We are close. Cool. I'm so happy about that, too, in addition to all this other stuff. Okay. Yeah, we're certainly not going to equip that. Or that, probably. And now the silence of the child. Fantastic. Notice we're not gaining any reputation on this one. How do you feel? Did the apparition show up? I saw it, briefly. It meant no harm this time. You're freaking me out a little bit with this calm attitude. I'm fine, Pum. I did the right thing. I did what I couldn't do back then. Alright, let me know when you're ready to go. Yeah, I mean, it was her idea, right, to go ahead and do it. So I guess I'm not super surprised that she's not, like, all the way broken up, but also, you could be, right? It would be okay to be. I think it makes a certain kind of sense. Bonus power to targets beyond the first. Sorry, I shouldn't say it that way. Per target affected beyond 1. It will apply the bonus power to the entire effect, obviously. It's interesting. This gives you 11% bonus power to strike effects. Certainly not as good as the one we have now. No AP cost if it's the only effect in the skill. That's really interesting. In a game with an infinite hotbar, it might be worth taking this to build a single target just marking spell, or even an area target or something. But we're really trying to jam a lot of offensive effects into our bar, and so I don't know that I have room for something that wants to be alone like that. All right, getting back the point of range, point of distance that we sacrificed on our totem certainly feels important. And there's just more patience, but there's also more places to go. Let's see, what does this look like? Sail to Plura Production Facility M1 K1ND. Difficulty, it's all tier 4s. I think we can handle it. I think we can just move on. For some reason, I don't feel like it's a great idea to spend time in this place. I didn't want to let you go. I wanted you to see. To see that life still had light in store for you. And I failed to see it fade away with every operation. Mom realized too late. I failed you. Never again. I mean, that makes some sense. I am engaging with this enough that I very well may have forgotten like story details we received earlier. But like obviously, we have some of the problems that we have with wantlessing people because of a thing that happened to us, a traumatic thing that happened in our past, and it basically had to be with somebody close, right? Hey, Pum. I was thinking, did something happen in Iris's past? Huh? Well, I guess things are starting to show. First, these intense feelings during my transposition, now this tension between the two of you. 6 years ago, her son, a couple years younger than you, committed suicide. He'd grown depressed. He asked for her help for transposition. How could she refuse, right? I accidentally clicked my stupid hand twitch. Once, then twice, then many times more. But he never got better. He kept plunging deeper and deeper into despair and addiction. Until that one fateful day. He came in asking for forgetfulness again. He was dirty, emaciated, sickly. Iris saw it. She saw what transposition was doing to him. And she said no. The morning after, she found his body. I can still hear her cries. She had said yes too many times, and she had said no when she should have said yes. That's certainly a way to view the situation. I don't think that that's how I would describe the thing that occurred. Maybe she shouldn't have transposed him in the first place. Maybe, but can you be sure? What if she hadn't even tried and he'd reached the same conclusion anyway? It's tough, isn't it? Making decisions. Maybe we'd be better off without the choice in the first place. You're preaching to the choir, kid. Yeah, that was about what it had to be, right? So, new location. It's interesting that it said dealer has new items, but he wasn't glowing. Alright, nothing terribly exciting. So yeah, all tier 4s. Phelan Sterling. Enemies inflict intoxicate. No currency, but big XP rewards. And increased item rarity. I mean, I find this compelling. And it doesn't seem like we're getting all that much extra difficulty. It's just the toxic. This is probably the way to go. I don't think these rewards are like awesome. Yeah, not a strong incentive to do any going deeper. Let's just stick to the waymarked route, get through this thing, and take in all of that XP. All right. Not the first time we fought Caprice. I kind of don't remember I'm honest, I kind of don't remember. It's fine. We'll figure it out. An awareness point, some healing. All right. So where do I want to put this? Like here would probably be all right. That way it can trigger the gloomy impulse, but it won't get hit by the gloomy impulse. So you probably want to clear out the ones over here, right? So if I just move to here, get with that, and then get myself clear of the impulse for my own reasons, let's just summon the rogue, right? Let's just get the rogue going. Do this, and then I'll step away from the explosive. All right, good luck, you two. Should I spend more AP? Because we certainly could, right? I guess, yeah, let's summon a Wasp Ranger, and then I'm just going to punch this plant to engage some extra AP from my teammates. Alright. In the past, I really thought, and it seemed like, oh, right, I forgot that I was going to damage the memory in that position. I forgot, and it really seemed like it was the case that the order that our minions acted in was set by the order we summoned them, but that is clearly not the way it's working today. Alright, I don't have high hopes for this rogue to survive because he seems really dumb. We have seen them just run through a bunch of explosives before. I have no doubt he is just going to try to run over this fire. Do I want to leave this here for later? Probably not. Okay, turns out it doesn't even matter. Didn't survive to get a turn, should have resummoned him on mine. Okay. I think it's in this space right here. I'd really love to be able to summon my totem again. Well, let's make a rogue. I should have made the rogue first. And then I just, like, teleport out of here? I don't want to deal with this nonsense. Okay, you made it to there. All right, well, we are having a very difficult time surviving. Yeah, I guess we'll just set this up. Actually, I'm just now realizing I don't know for sure that he's still marked. I hope he is. Okay. Good time to clear the fog. Put this down and keep you marked. And I think we're gonna need like a bombardier. Alright, let's just move out of the area, just barely out of the area. I suppose a lot of you could benefit from the 1 extra AP. So the other memory went down as well. But I think that's fine. That's all of the detection that can occur to us. Huh. This roar is going to hit everybody. You two are probably actually dead. So I guess I'm going to try to summon another ranger. Oh, that's interesting. It unsummoned the previous... Not what I was expecting it to do. So we can run for cover, but it looks like the roar hits behind cover. Yeah, it's really weird that it's only summoning them in place of the last thing that I summoned. If I stepped forward, I could just tag him. I think I'm going to because I don't remember what this attack does, but there's apparently no escaping it. Yeah, great job. Really, really well played. Okay, so... let's get some debuffs up on you, and then, like... I probably don't want to just stand here. But I actually don't have the AP to get out. Or rather, I could... but I would take 15% of my max HP twice. So... 10% is 113. So that and half again. Like, I think I survived the move out to here. Narrowly. You asshole. Alright, well at least he had the good sense to kill me. It would be so cool if I'd come up in a slightly different position there. Alright, I think I just have to... I have to heal myself. Okay, that helps a whole hell of a lot. And now we should be able to get a pretty decent amount of damage off on these guys. This guy. I would teleport over here. Shields and Thorns, friends. Good luck. Just completely bail on them. They'll figure it out, those crazy kids. Alright, good luck with the tantrum, y'all. God. It is so much knockback. Alright, so is this just the dazing? Yeah. We can just walk out of this. It's not a big deal. And I guess I'm going to. We're also going to put up... yeah, alright. Apologies, I'm playing a little distracted here. Sticky with that. I guess that's an error. I should have played the Bombardier first. Just choosing for it to have less HP or AP than it could otherwise have. So if it really is the case that anytime you summon a creature while your summon limit is full, it just replaces the last one instead of replacing them. Like, what it should do is replace the oldest one, right? That's how I assumed it would work. With it working the way it works now, it's very rarely going to be right to resummon. Alright, every punch we have in store. Just make sure our allies are getting the most AP possible. Okay, I mean, the thorns come through. No. We're getting out of here today. Ends up being a very healthy amount of HP. Couple of points that I don't exactly know what we're doing with yet, and then I gotta pick a reward. Stores 10% of received damage. I'm going to assume it doesn't work on damage that gets barriered because you don't even see the number all the time, right? It's just like, you did damage to a barrier and it was blocked. I don't think any of these are particularly compelling. I don't think we have one of these yet. Finally. It's finally over. Yeah, sometimes we do a thing and everybody agrees that the thing we did was, reasonable and smart. It's a nice change of pace. All right, transpose patients here until you lure out the apparition. It's a tall order, y'all. I think we're going to go ahead and break there, even though it's a little bit early. We got through 3 patients, and also I am feeling it a little bit. So that's going to be it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, we're apparently just using ourselves as bait because we're not very good at how traps work. And we'll see you then.